welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or should I be welcoming myself back? Because it's been like 4 years since I've posted an actual YouTube video and so much has changed. So while I show you just like one of my everyday makeup looks as a toddler mom, yes, I am a toddler mom. The last time I posted on here, I wasn't even pregnant or anything. This video is kind of more just like reintroducing myself so you kind of get to know who I am. A lot of things have happened over the last 5 or so years, especially since like right before COVID. I lost my dad who had Parkinson's disease. Me and my husband, we obviously had a baby. I started my own business and became a social media content creator, like a social media manager. I've thrived at it. Every single one of my clients, we have had so much success. But the thing is, I'm really over doing it for other people. I want to do it for myself because at the end of the day, literally while I was filming this video, I got a text from one of my clients saying that they have to pause their marketing for the next 2 months. And that is a huge portion of what I make every single month. And it just made me remember that like people will let you go and fire you just like that. And they'll do it without a blink of an eye. Like, I have a family I have to support. I have to go to the doctor and like all the things. Like, we don't have health insurance anymore. And I feel like if I'm gonna come on here and do YouTube, especially as a toddler mom, this like new entirely different version of myself that you probably don't know, I'm gonna do it as authentically as I can, which means I'm gonna do it featuring my big ass I'm gonna do it featuring my big ass pile of laundry that's clean. It's clean, but I'm not gonna try to make myself perfect just so I look good on camera. My life isn't aesthetic. This is what I love to say. My life isn't aesthetic, but I will throw glitter on it and make it sparkle. That is just who I am. Can I be honest? It feels so good to be back. And you know, I obviously didn't want to cry. I'm a Pisces. Like, I just like ooze with emotion a lot of the times. But I have been through so much in the last 5 years that I am doing myself a disservice for not giving it all I've got. And you know, unfortunately, grief is a huge part of my journey. And I let what other people think about me dictate my life so much. This year in 2026, I want nothing more than to find that confidence again because my son deserves that version of me. My husband deserves it and I deserve it. All the amazing things that I do on social media for other people, I just want to do it for myself. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so if you resonate with this, if you're a mom, if you love the beauty space or someone that's just a little bit more real, I would love to earn your follow. And I would love to stay on here, be connected, and post frequently because YouTube is just where I got my start and I'll never forget it. So with that being said, all the tears, I need a drink. And you know me. You know me. I always have glitter, sparkles, something. This video is gonna have a voiceover so that you don't have to listen to Baby Shark in the background because these songs can just drive you a little nuts, huh?
Boo. Jump scare. I'm just kidding. You didn't know I had all this acne under my makeup, huh? Years ago, I actually stopped using primer and it has made such a difference in my makeup. And even now, whenever I do have breakouts, my makeup, this exact routine that I do stays on my face all day long and I absolutely love it. We're starting out with the Anastasia Brow Freeze and we're going to saturate our brows before we brush them up. And then we basically shape our brows and then wipe off any excess. I feel like this product is so wonderful for anyone. Doesn't matter how much makeup you wear. I love this product because it doesn't have like a white cast and it dries pretty quick and it lasts all day. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it's one of the products that I like to spend money on. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I love this one and it's just like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter, like literally the exact same formula almost. And so I just like it because it's a little bit cheaper and I will wear this if I want my skin to look so luminous, even if I'm not going to wear makeup that day. It just makes my skin look super glowy and healthy. These are my Ride or Die foundations. I use vanilla whenever I am a little bit lighter and then I use custard whenever I'm a little bit tanner. Right now, I do a little bit of a mix for that perfect shade match. And for a seamless blend, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. I tend to switch between beauty blenders and face brushes. Right now, I'm kind of in a beauty blender mode. I don't know how much of my journey you followed on TikTok maybe, but my face used to be covered in cystic acne over the last several years. Luckily, I worked at a med spa, and one of my really good friends is an esthetician, and she helped me clear up my skin so good. So here and there, I have breakouts, but I manage it pretty good. Now, this is my favorite contour brush. It is the Morphe M16, I believe. On TikTok, I get so many questions asking about this brush, and it's for this reason. Like, look at how easy it was to just do my nose contour. I love it. It's so great for sculpting. And so this is my go-to contour brush every single time. So speaking of like face changes, in 2021 for my birthday, I went and got my lips injected by the person that did my breast lift, and I actually posted a video on YouTube with them talking about that experience. They botched my lips so bad, filled it with cheek filler. The whole appointment took less than 4 minutes. It was like 3 minutes of injection, and my lips looked so clunky and terrible. It truly messed up my confidence in myself. Like, I was already really going through it with grief after losing my dad, uncle, and cousin. And then I had botched lips for my birthday, and it was like one of the worst times of my life. Having to not only get that dissolved, but just seeing the way that my face changed. Like, I loved my lips so much. And to be honest, I totally should have listened to my mom when she said not to touch my face with filler, and I did it anyways. But you live and you learn, right? One of the things I regret is I didn't do enough research going into getting the filler, and I should have paid more attention to any of the cosmetic work he had done on other people before. The scariest part is now knowing so many things could have gone wrong. Let me know if you'd like me to make a YouTube video about the entire experience, because after that happened, I made him dissolve my lips, and then my lips got refilled by someone that I trusted, and they actually weren't an RN or anything. You know, I've learned so much trying to get my lips filled and fixed and dissolved, and I decided I wasn't going to be ignorant to it any longer, and I really want to make it part of my mission to educate young girls on what could go wrong whenever you are messing with filler and Botox and those kinds of things, because it is so dangerous to go to someone that is not a professional at it and is like not their full-time gig. So I'm sorry to trauma dump all this information on you, but that was a huge thing that happened to me in my 20s, and I feel like it's my responsibility to be open about it, and especially because it took such a toll on my confidence in myself. One day I might decide if I want to like officially dissolve my lips, but that's the only work I've had done to my face ever, and I'll never stop sharing my story because it was such a traumatic experience getting my lips botched. Now, this bronzer is new to my makeup bag, and I actually really love it. This is the Silk Matte Bronzer by Milani in the shade 02, and sometimes whenever you're a lot lighter, you're a little bit more on the pale side, it's hard to find a really good contour shade that's not only affordable but is a really good formulation, and I love this one because it's so blendable, and I don't have any complaints about it so far. I've been using it for about a month now, and usually after I do my contour and my blush, I love to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder to blend everything together seamlessly, but I like to save that product for whenever I actually am like going out and doing stuff. Today I'm just sitting at home, and that's why I'm doing simple makeup. So I'm just putting that bronzer back into my crease, reinforcing it a little bit, and then I'm going to be using my highlight, which you can tell I have used all the way down to the pan. It's by Sigma Beauty, and this palette is like not available on their website anymore. I've been using it for years. And so this is just like a simple glam, like soft glam mom look, just using highlight and bronzer on my eyes. I also just want to apologize in advance for this voiceover. It might not sound the best. I'm actually sitting in my car while my son is taking a nap. He actually just woke up, but I am not trying to go inside yet. My husband's gonna handle it. I've been telling myself for the last day, I need to finish this voiceover, and sometimes as a mom, you gotta do what you gotta do to have a freaking moment. So Huda Beauty is one of the brands I get PR from, and I actually love this blush palette formulation. This is the color Toasty Peach, and they also sent me one that's like a bubblegum pink, and I am dying to use it. I haven't used it yet, but I really want to. I wanted the blush to pop, so I blended it into my under eye a little bit, and now I'm going in with this like faux brow. I don't exactly know if it's like a stain or whatnot. I don't use it as a stain. I just use it as like my everyday brow product, and this is the color Blonde. It's supposed to be the lightest color. However, it does look pretty dark whenever I put it on. It pretty much matches my eyebrow hair, but I've been using this product almost all year, and I actually really do love the like hair-like strokes that it gives. Filling in that eyebrow is one of my biggest insecurities, because when I was in college, I went to go get my eyebrows waxed at a nail salon, and they waxed the front of my eyebrow too short and it never grew back. It like is one of my biggest insecurities, and so that's why I'm always struggling to get the perfect even brow, because I have to draw in half of the front of my eyebrow, you know what I mean? But hey, we can't all be perfect and have perfect eyebrows. But it's safe to say I've never gone back to any salon or anyone to do my eyebrows, because I am just so traumatized by all of these people messing up my face. Okay, hey, if you are looking for an eyeliner pencil that blends so well, it's so movable, I can just draw it on my eyelid and then use an eyeliner brush to get the perfect wing, and then it will dry down and it doesn't budge. I love this formulation. It is the NYX Epic Eyewear. I have it in several different colors. I have it in white, black, deep brown, and there's like, I think it's like a sienna color. It's like a reddish brown. I really love the formulation, and I don't think I'll ever find any other brow pencil because it is so affordable. You can get it at Ulta. And I usually reach for this over a liquid eyeliner. And I find that using like the deep brown is a lot softer on my makeup when I'm doing soft glam. So yeah, if you're looking for a really good eyeliner to add to your makeup bag, definitely go pick this one up, because it is by far one of the best eyeliners I've used in a long time. And I can actually just use the eyeliner brush directly on the pencil and it will transfer onto my skin. So it's pretty good. So, you know, this is my reintroduction back onto YouTube. As you can see through all my videos before, like makeup was my thing. I was on here doing makeup when I was in cosmetology school. And I would just love if you would comment any kind of video that you would like me to make, whether it's a makeup look. I think I might do the Zara Larson effect. I love her makeup that she's been doing on her tour. It's so girly pop and so beautiful, especially like the rhinestones and the vivid colors. And I know it might be ridiculous for me to do my eye makeup like that to go to the park with my toddler, but hey, that is what the glamorous toddler mom lifestyle is all about. It's still about having fun and feeling like yourself and doing your makeup just because you freaking want to. But again, if you have any makeup ideas or any kind of video ideas that you would like me to make, I would love your recommendations in the comments, please. These are some of my favorite eyelashes from Amazon, and I actually cut them into half strips because I just wanted a little bit of a lighter look. But you know me, I love eyelashes. I don't know if I'll ever grow out of them. I use them all the time. And I don't know if I will ever grow out of 2016 highlighter. Give me a cute button nose, give me shiny cheekbones, I don't care. Give me the highlighter. This lip stain is an old formulation from ColourPop. It's in the color Ice Pop. I looked on their website and they don't have it anymore, but I always keep this in my makeup bag because it is such a pretty like bubblegum pink color whenever you take the stain off. So now that it's 2026, I would love to know what your favorite makeup product of 2025 was. This is my favorite product. It's literally Magic Stick by Dose of Colors. It is a glitter stick that glides onto your eyes. I mean, you can use it anywhere. You can use it on your lips. You can use it on your face. It has no white cast whatsoever. It's actually my favorite product of 2024, but I love it so much that it was also my favorite product of 2025. And I have been waiting for forever for them to come back in stock, which they have. And I just got 4 new colors because I'm crazy like that. I love glitter. You know me. And because I'm at home, I'm not adding any lip gloss. This is an overnight mask by Arbonne. It is so wonderful. It smells and tastes delicious. It was part of the holiday line though, so it is not on the website anymore. I'm so sorry. But this is the finished look to hang out at home.
If I'm being honest, I wish I filmed my outro before I filmed my intro and started crying, but it is what it is. It's not that serious. It's just YouTube. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey, and I can't wait to see more of you. Bye.